Welcome to KDAV Radio, KDAV, Reno, Nevada. Broadcasting all over the world through YouTube. All right, there's my camera light. I might try this and see if this works. I took off my hat. I never do that. Okay, wait. I'm setting up my tripod. Is this gonna work? No. Something will work, I promise you. Okay. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it'll work. Maybe it will. Maybe I can put on my hat. Alright, let's light up. My favorite thing to do. So I'm completely insane. I'm crazy. I'm completely insane. I'm crazy. I wonder what it would be like if my voice was like this all the time. I could just adopt this voice, and this is how I would sound like. I don't feel very comfortable talking like this, though. It feels strained and awkward. I don't know how people can live talking with a voice like this. My goodness. This is more comfortable for me. It's a little bit higher pitched for a voice. But this is my comfort level. Alright, let's light up. I feel like I can just be myself with this voice. This video brought to you by 4 Aces regular tobacco. Hawaiian Punch. Coconut Wave. It's my favorite. No alcohol in there. I could really use a beer. Not really, it just makes you fat. But really, I could use a beer and some vodka or some gin and tonic. So I got a note from Patreon from someone I subscribe to. She said, oh, can I even talk about this? No, it's YouTube. Sorry. Oh, that's a bummer. Can't even talk about things. But in Southern California, I saw on LinkedIn that the red zone will be from LA to San Diego because there's going to be high winds until Wednesday. So those people are legitimately in danger. For all you religious nuts who think this is an act of God, well, guess what? There's lots of churches and religious people up and down California. You'd be surprised. They're all there. Every religion in the world is in Los Angeles. It's probably one of the most religious cities in the world. You just don't hear much about that on the news. There's Methodists and Baptists and Christians and Catholics and Mormons and Jewish people and everything else. Buddhists. And they're all vying for your soul. On those nutjob Scientologists. They're there. They're all over the place in Hollywood. My goodness. It's pretty much a BS religion. The founder of the religion didn't even want to do it. L. Ron Hubbard. I think I read one page of the Scientology book and I threw it across the room. I used to work in a cafe in Hollywood, and the Scientology people would come in with their blue shirts and pants and sailor outfits or whatever. A lot of them smoked. You don't see that a lot in religions. But they like to smoke. They didn't bother anyone. They were just annoying. Well, they would hang out with other Scientologists. Just like what the Mormons do. They hang out with other Mormons. In school, I didn't hang out with Mormons. Because I wanted different points of view. And now I'm not a Mormon. That's a BS religion too. The Bible is BS as far as I'm concerned. It's most selling book ever published. And next is Lord of the Rings. They're both over 100 million copies sold. Alright. I need a book that sells a couple million copies. That would be cool. I could afford a place to live instead of this car. Well, I could pay for my car. There's my phone. Someone might message me. Sometimes the phone just makes that sound for whatever reason. So let's do an experiment. Okay, so the lighting was that way. Now we'll try it this way for a while. I didn't eat much today. Well, I have food. I can't load up on food because in the middle of the night, there's no bathroom. I have a bathroom here until 10 o'clock tonight. And it's not even a bathroom. There are 2 porta potties there. It's disgusting. I can't stand those things. But that's all I got right now. I didn't do much to look for a job today, except there's this place called Labor Works. And I looked at the email they sent me. They have to approve my application. In theory, I could go there, if approved, at 5:30 in the morning, and they might have work for people. You just show up, you don't know if you're going to get a job or not. But if you're there, and if you can do the work available, they'll send you out to the job. Just probably average pay, 17 to 22 an hour. But I could really use that money. No one's sending me money on YouTube, that's for sure. Except for one guy. Maybe 2. And that was just a one-time thing. But that was really great that he did that. But if you want to send me a buck, it's paypal.me/David Lovins. Venmo, David-Lovins-2. CashApp, $Bobby11. I have to keep trying because I really don't want to work at all. I just want to do my computer stuff all day, like I've been doing. Draw cartoons every day. Play video games. The one I'm playing is Hero Wars. And once a week or so I turn on Entropia Universe. That's a hard thing to explain. I make money on that game. I have about $30, but you have to make $100 to pull out any money. and I'm in the United States. It's a European game. I've only withdrawn $100 once from that game years ago. So I had trouble getting money out of the game. So I'm just giving up on it. I'll play it. It's going to take a year to get $100. I have 30 right now. And that's based on about $1,200 that I have invested in the game. Whew. That took a lot of time to do. Yeah, I think I have around $1,200 in deeds. I'd have to add them up. I could use more deeds. Then my pay would increase. But you need to invest a lot to get paid anything that's relevant. This video brought to you by Starbucks. This video that you are watching right now, it's only because Starbucks lets me sit there and use their power, internet, and bathroom. Okay. Had a cherry pie today. An apple pie. And I have a blueberry pie. That'll be fun to eat. So at this point, I never run out of things to talk about when I'm just ranting by myself. When I'm with other people, yeah, I run out of things. But as a monologue, I can just keep going. Things just pop in my head, one after the other. I'm out of coffee. I could make more, but I cut down to 1 cup a day. And I put English toffee mix in it, hot chocolate, and instant coffee. Let's see. This video also brought to you by Jumex Guava Nectar. What else do I got? Cut of Salami by Oscar Mayer. And Great Value 2% milk singles. I love this cheese. It even goes good with the pie. You put 1 or 2 slices on top. Oh, it's so dang good. It's heaven. So the body count in LA is 24 now. If it isn't, it will be soon. My idea is that the earth is just doing its thing. You know, people who believe in God, I can see why they think that God is doing this. Well, the earth is God. I know. People like to believe in the supernatural. But it's not really true. It's like when a kid said, well, that's used to be my house, and that used to be the chimney where Santa Claus would climb down. But now he won't climb down there anymore because there's no house. So that's a kid's perspective on his house being burned down. I guess I used to believe in Santa Claus. Then the hard reality came. I guess it's healthy for kids to believe in Santa Claus and the Easter rabbit. You willingly pull the veil over your eyes Because you want to believe that there's something more than just the reality of going to school every day and then going home, and going to school every day and then going home. Then you have your birthday, and you have your Christmas, and you have holidays, and you have Mother's Day. And then Father's Day comes along, and hardly anyone cares about it. And the father just feels like a jerk and left out of the family. I feel bad. I should have done more for Father's Day. I should have showed more that I cared. It's too late now. Mother's Day, I would make a card or something. Father's Day, I barely did anything. What a little jerk I was. I don't know. It's all in the past. My father liked to always do these smart aleck jokes. They weren't always fun for me. Once in a while it was funny. I guess telling jokes was his way of talking to us. He wanted to be clever. But he could have just really sat down and talked to us. Well, he actually did finally when I was 17. He pulled me into the study in the house and talked to me. And I told him I wanted to be a baseball player. And that was true. That's all I wanted to do was play baseball. My dad tried to talk some sense into me. And then I was the smart aleck, because that's all I had gotten from him my entire life. So I was a smart aleck back. Yeah, he's dead now. He died in 1985 when I was a junior in high school. And that was a hard thing to process. I had a really hard time about it. William Shatner was born in the same year, 1931. So, had my dad lived, he'd be same age as Shatner right now. For some reason, Shatner is still alive. I don't know how. He's been overweight for years. Probably drank a lot during the 70s. And he smoked. He smoked in the Twilight Zone episode he was in on the airplane. And he also smoked while he was doing his spoken word songs. In Rocket Man, he's smoking. You ever see that Stewie Griffin parody of that? The good stuff. Oh, it's just great. I haven't seen much Family Guy lately. The last Simpsons episode I saw was the Lady Gaga episode. After that, I think I was just done. It just rubbed me the wrong way. If I saw that episode now, it might not be as bad. I don't know. Okay. Someday I'd like to see all the Simpsons episodes. 35 years of that. I could watch an episode every night. Let's see. How many episodes of The Simpsons have there been in 35 years? I don't know. Let's just say 20 a year for 10 years would be 200 episodes. So 30 years would be 600. At least 650 episodes. There you go. That is a lot. My goodness. 650 episodes. So you could start with all the Tracy Ullman stuff, watch that in one night, and then it would take you 2 or 3 years. You would get to watch a new Simpsons episode and not repeat for 2 years. That's a lot of Simpsons. Well, if I had it all on disc and I could just go through the discs one by one, well, you know what I would do. I would binge watch an entire disc a night. So I'd probably get in 5 episodes a night. I love to binge watch. I love those discs. You just pop it in and let it go. I was doing that for a while when I was actually in an apartment in the last year. Now look at me. Let's try the light from over here. See how that goes. All right. So I'm on Patreon. Patreon.com/David Lovins. I have 3 paid subscribers right now. I need 997 more. It's easy, I can do it. I don't know who wants to give me money. All I do on Patreon is post a video or post some pictures, write a bunch of junk. And I don't know how to make my entries better. I can make them longer, but I don't think anyone is reading them. The people that subscribe to me never comment. They used to comment, but then I'd make fun of their English. Or if they didn't write any sentences, I'd be annoyed. They would just write one word. That wasn't fun for me. It meant that they're just not writers, I guess. I don't know. I try and write sentences as comments on YouTube. Or I try and think about something. Unless it's a video where it doesn't matter. I'll just write, nice video. Alright. Now what? Let's check my time. I could go until that time runs out. There's a car. 23 minutes. Adam Carolla does 45 minutes. So I have to keep going. I can't give up. I have to go until the camera battery runs out. I need people to take 2. I need to give people an opportunity to watch longer videos. Maybe if I do it this long, they'll watch 3 minutes instead of 1. Man, that'd be so cool to be successful on YouTube. I could eat my blueberry pie. I'll show you the pie. Ba 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 ba. I don't want to eat in front of you. It's so rude to eat in front of people. I just took one bite. So my plan is just to film this, and then I'll take a nap, I guess. There's nothing else to do. I could draw pictures, I guess. I wish I had internet on my phone so I could listen to YouTube audiobooks. That's my normal thing. For some reason, my government-issued phone doesn't get internet anymore. Except if I'm in the cafe. Sucks! I really love to listen to YouTube audiobooks like Lovecraft stories from the Horror Babble channel. That's my favorite one. Not that anyone's gonna watch until this point, but check out Horror Babble. It's a great channel. Ian Gordon does a great job. He even writes some of his own stories. So he's really into that. Okay. It's going to take like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to upload this tomorrow. I'll be at Starbucks doing my thing, looking for work. Somehow I have to do it. I have to succeed in getting a job, or else I'll lose my car. And I'll be walking around Reno to the homeless shelter. Then I'll be living there. And trust me, that is hell on earth. Okay. So, my life depends on me getting a job. So I don't know what I'm waiting for. I need to get one. Even if it's something I hate. Well, wish me luck.